CBC News. I'm Angela Scapatura. Conservative leader Stephen Harper was under attack from his three main
Friday morning.
It was the first debate in this year's election.
Oh yeah, this is 7th.
The issue of national unity came up. Justin Trudeau turned his sights to NDP leader Thomas Mulcair and the NDP policy of accepting a vote of 50% plus one in the Quebec separation referendum.
You want a number, Mr. Mulcair? I'll give you a number. 9. My number is 9. 9 Supreme Court justices said one vote is not enough to break up this country, and yet that is Mr. Mulcair's position.
The debate put on by Maclean's magazine is currently the only English language debate that all the major parties have officially agreed to participate in. Well, there were political debates south of the border last night too. Republican presidential candidates met in Cleveland, Ohio for the party debate for the 2016 race.
The evening began with a question that seemed tailored specifically to the Republican frontrunner, Donald Trump. Would any candidate refuse to pledge not to run as an independent against the eventual Republican nominee? Raise your hand now if you won't make that pledge tonight. Trump alone raised his hand.
I cannot say I have to respect the person that if it's not me, the person that wins.
Senator Rand Paul jumped all over Trump.
He buys and sells politicians of all stripes.
That's the Republicans' dilemma. Many don't trust Trump, think he could hurt the party, but have to be careful how they handle it, because he is, after all, their frontrunner for now. Jeb Bush, a top-tier candidate, struggled out of Trump's shadow, only to face questions about the badges of the Bush game and the invasion of Iraq.
It was a mistake. I wouldn't have gone in.
Epo CBC News, Washington.
A French woman abducted in Yemen in February has been freed. 31-year-old Isabel Tsai had been working in Yemen for the World Bank for about a year when she was abducted along with her translator. The translator was freed shortly after. Details of crimes released, including the name of the group that held her, haven't been made public. France is trying to find more debris that could be linked to the missing Malaysia Airlines plane. It has launched a mission around a French island in the Indian Ocean. Elaine Cobb is following the story from Paris.
This morning, a search plane began patrolling the sea around Reunion Island, hoping to spot any possible wreckage from the missing plane. It's the first time the waters around the Indian Ocean islands have been considered a search zone, but with experts saying the wing fragment found there last week is almost certainly from the missing plane, the search is on for more debris. As well as the search plane, France is to send helicopters and police boats to Reunion. On land, local gendarmes will comb the beaches. In Toulouse, experts continue to analyze the wing fragment, now with a tracker on, hoping to confirm beyond doubt it is from Flight 370. The uncertainty has only added to the anguish of relatives who've been without news for 17 months. Vigils are being held in several countries as they wait for concrete information on what happened to their loved ones. Elaine Cobb, CBC News, Paris.
The Canadian Football League has announced a new policy regarding violence against women. They want to increase awareness and include mandatory training for everyone in the league. Here's the CFL Commissioner Jeffrey Orridge.
It applies to everybody who's involved with the CFL, not just players, but coaches, officials, executives, and staff.
The new policy also introduces sanctions in cases where players have committed acts of violence. Canadians will soon learn just how strong our economy is right now. Job numbers for July will be released this hour, and they could provide insight into whether the country is slipping into a recession. Analysts predict the economy shed 5,000 jobs last month. That would raise the unemployment rate slightly to 6.9%. And that's the CBC News. I'm Angela Scapatura.